Nicolas Cage, a name we all know, but did you know, he was born Nicholas Kim Coppola. He came into the world on January 7, 1964, in Long Beach, California, part of Hollywood royalty. His uncle, legendary director Francis Ford Coppola. But Nick didn't want handouts. He didn't want to ride on a famous last name. So he changed it to Cage, inspired by Marvel's Luke Cage. That was the first step in becoming his own man. A complicated childhood. Nick grew up in an artistic, yet turbulent household. His dad was a literature professor. His mom, a dancer battling serious mental health issues. Her struggles shaped him. Life at home was anything but stable. He felt like an outsider at school, but acting became his escape. A place where he could be anyone. And more importantly, where he could be himself. Breaking in. His early roles were small, like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. But they mattered. Then came Valley Girl, his first lead. It was weird, bold, and pure Cage. He didn't look or act like your typical Hollywood star. And that's exactly why he stood out. He kept auditioning, kept pushing, kept showing up. He wasn't just chasing fame. He was chasing art. His big break. In 1995, Cage delivered a performance that changed everything, Leaving Las Vegas. Playing a man on the edge, he gave it everything. The Academy took notice. He won Best Actor. That Oscar launched him into superstardom. From gritty dramas to massive action hits, he became unstoppable. And the best part? He never lost that fire, that Cage energy. Top 5 films that made him a star. Let's look at the 5 films that truly made Nicolas Cage a household name. 1. Leaving Las Vegas, 1995. This film changed his life. Cage's haunting portrayal of a man spiraling into self-destruction earned him his first, and only, Oscar. It proved he was more than just quirky, he was extraordinary. 2. The Rock, 1996. An action thriller set on Alcatraz Island, this film teamed him up with Sean Connery. Cage played a mild-mannered chemist turned unlikely hero. It was a box office hit and showed his range as an action star. 3. Con Air, 1997. Long hair, southern drawl, and an airplane full of convicts. Cage was at his action hero peak here. The film was over the top, and that's exactly why audiences loved it. 4. Face/Off, 1997. In one of his most daring roles, Cage played both a villain and a hero in this identity-swap thriller opposite John Travolta. It was wild, emotional, and pure Cage brilliance. 5. National Treasure, 2004. A family-friendly adventure that became a cultural phenomenon. As treasure hunter Benjamin Franklin Gates, Cage brought history to life in a fun, exciting way, and introduced a whole new generation to his talent. Top 5 highest-grossing films and earnings. 1. National Treasure, 2004, $347 million worldwide. This one made him a household name and earned him around $20 million. 2. National Treasure, Book of Secrets, 2007, $457 million. Even bigger than the first. Cage earned another $20 million. 3. The Croods, 2013, $587 million. As the voice of Grug the Caveman, Cage reached new fans in animation. 4. The Rock, 1996, $335 million. An all-time action classic, with Cage pulling in about $4 million. 5. Ghost Rider, 2007, $228 million. Though critics weren't kind, the film brought in big bucks. He made around $7.5 million. At his peak, Cage was one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, earning $40 million in a single year. Fame, fortune and challenges. With fame came fortune, and a unique lifestyle. Cage didn't live small. He bought castles, a haunted mansion, rare comics, and even a dinosaur skull. At one point, he owned 15 homes. But then came trouble. Financial missteps and unpaid taxes led to a mountain of debt. He had to sell properties and take on dozens of roles just to stay afloat. Most stars would have disappeared. But not Cage. He kept working. Not just for the money, but for the love of acting. He never phoned it in. Every role, big or small, he gave it everything. And slowly, he rebuilt. Today, Cage lives more modestly. He's focused on meaningful roles, family, and legacy. He's even become a bit of a cult hero, beloved by fans for his passion and authenticity. A true original. Through it all, Nicolas Cage never stopped being himself. He didn't chase trends. He didn't try to fit the mold. He broke the mold. He's acted in over 100 films. Some were hits. Some were flops. But every one was an experiment. A chance to explore. To create. That's what makes him special. He's not afraid to fail. Because he's always reaching for something greater. He's also given back, supporting independent cinema, donating to causes like Amnesty International, and helping rebuild after disasters. More than a movie star. Cage is an artist. The power of persistence. So what can we learn from Nicolas Cage? He had the name. Then gave it up. He had the fame. Then nearly lost it. But through it all, he never stopped believing in himself. His story is one of risk, resilience, and relentless creativity. Nicolas Cage teaches us that success doesn't come from playing it safe. It comes from passion. From taking chances. From showing up, again and again, no matter how many times life knocks you down. And maybe that's the real treasure. Not gold. Not fame. But the freedom to be exactly who you are, and never apologize for it. Because when you stay true to yourself, success becomes inevitable.